Ever wondered why Earth feels closer to the sun in January? Or why the sky lights up with shooting stars in the dead of winter? Well, there's a celestial explanation for it all. Let's dive right into it. First, let's talk about our planet's relationship with the sun. Contrary to popular belief, our Earth doesn't orbit the sun in a perfect circle, but rather in an elliptical path. This means there are certain times in the year when we're closer to the sun, and others when we're farther away. On January 3rd, 2024, we'll be experiencing the Perihelion. This is the day when the Earth is closest to the sun, a mere 147 million kilometers away. This event occurs about 2 weeks after the December solstice, at around 6:08 in the morning, Indian Standard Time. Now let's shift our gaze from the sun and look towards the Quadrantids meteor shower. This isn't just any meteor shower, it's a celestial royalty. Originating from the 2003 asteroid, the Quadrantids are a sight to behold. They're unique because they peak for only a few hours, unlike other meteor showers that can last for days. For those in the northern hemisphere, you're in luck. The Quadrantids are best viewed from your location. In India, the spectacle begins around 12:30 in the morning and continues till 6:30, with the dim moon providing a spectacular backdrop. You could witness up to 110 meteors an hour. So mark your calendars, because the early days of January are offering us a front-row seat to some of the universe's most spectacular performances. As we move further into the month, the night sky continues to surprise us. On the 11th of January, our lunar neighbor decides to play a game of hide-and-seek, embarking on its first mood swing of the year. This is what we commonly refer to as the new moon phase. You might wonder, where does the moon go during this time? Well, it doesn't actually go anywhere. Instead, it aligns itself in such a way that the side of the moon illuminated by the sun is facing away from us. This unique alignment allows the moon to camouflage within its own shadow, making it completely invisible to us for a brief moment. In India, this celestial hide-and-seek will commence around 5:27 in the evening. As the moon shies away into the darkness, another celestial body decides to step into the limelight. On the 12th of January, Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system, makes its greatest elongation. Now you might be wondering, what does that even mean? Simply put, elongation refers to the angle between the sun and a planet as viewed from Earth. During its greatest elongation, Mercury moves to its farthest point away from the sun, making it the best time to observe this elusive planet. You see, Mercury usually likes to stick close to its mother sun, which can make it a challenge to observe. But every 4 months or so, it ventures far enough away from the sun's glare that we can catch a glimpse of it in the morning sky. So, if you've ever wanted to get a good look at Mercury, mark your calendars for the 12th of January. Remember to set your alarms early to catch Mercury's rare appearance away from the sun's glare. And while you're at it, keep an eye out for the new moon sneaking back into view. The night sky in January is full of surprises, and you won't want to miss a single one. Towards the end of January, our lunar neighbor decides to steal the limelight. After a series of celestial events, the grand finale arrives on the night of January 25th with the appearance of the full moon. This is not just any full moon, though. This moon bears a name that has been passed down through the ages, a name that echoes the call of the wild, a name that encapsulates the essence of January, the wolf moon. The full moon phase, as you may know, is when the moon appears fully illuminated from Earth's perspective. This occurs when our planet is located between the sun and the moon. This alignment allows the sun's rays to light up the entire face of the moon, turning it into a radiant celestial body that dominates the night sky. Now you might be wondering, why is January's full moon called the wolf moon? Well, it's a fascinating story that takes us back to the time when Native American tribes named the full moons to keep track of the changing seasons. They would associate each full moon with certain natural or social phenomena that occurred around that time. January is the heart of winter in many parts of the northern hemisphere. It's a time when food becomes scarce, and the howls of hungry wolves echo through the barren landscapes. It is these haunting howls, resonating through the chill of winter nights, that led to January's full moon being named the wolf moon. Of course, the wolves aren't actually more active because of the full moon. Their howls are a product of the harsh winter conditions, rather than any lunar influence. But the name wolf moon creates a vivid image of winter's harshness and the struggle for survival that it brings. So, on the night of January 25th, take a moment to appreciate the beauty and mystery of our closest celestial neighbor. As you gaze up at the wolf moon, let it remind you of the howling wolves and the stark beauty of winter. It's a moment to reflect on the cycles of nature, the changing seasons, and our place in this vast, incredible universe. Just when you thought the night sky couldn't get any more interesting, we have a planetary alignment to look forward to. Now, if you've ever gazed into the night sky, you might have noticed that the planets don't stay put. They're always on the move, tracing out paths across the starry backdrop, and occasionally they pass each other, creating what we call a planetary alignment. On the 27th of January, we're in for a real treat. Mars and Mercury, two of our closest planetary neighbors, will align in a celestial dance that promises to be quite a spectacle. This alignment, or conjunction as it's known in astronomical terms, is an event that occurs when two celestial bodies appear to meet or pass each other as observed from Earth. This is caused by their orbits around the Sun, which from our perspective make them seem like they're moving along the same path. On this particular night, Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system, will appear to move very close to Mars, the fourth planet from the Sun. The two will seem to hug each other in the night sky, creating a beautiful sight for stargazers. Now, you might be wondering, how can you witness this celestial event? Well, the best time to see it will be around 9:18 p.m. Indian Standard Time. You'll want to look towards the Sagittarius constellation, where the two planets will be making their rendezvous. And the best part? You won't need any special equipment. This alignment should be visible to the naked eye. But remember, planetary alignments like these are fleeting. They only last a short while, as the planets continue on their orbits. So make sure to mark your calendar and set a reminder. You won't want to miss this celestial meetup. So, as we wrap up the first month of 2024, don't forget to look up and marvel at the cosmic dance unfolding right above us. As we've seen, January 2024 is packed full of celestial spectacles. First, we experienced Earth's perihelion on January 3rd, when our planet cozied up closest to the Sun. Then, the Quadrantids meteor shower graced our skies on the 2nd and 3rd, offering a stunning display of up to 110 meteors per hour. On January 11th, we witnessed the new moon, our lunar neighbor's vanishing act. Following this, on January 12th, we had the opportunity to observe Mercury at its greatest elongation from the Sun. Midway through the month, the full wolf moon took center stage, named for the wolves that become active during this time. Finally, on January 27th, we're set to see Mars and Mercury align, a rare celestial treat that should be visible to the naked eye. So grab your calendars and make a note of these dates. The universe, as always, is ready to put on a show.